Hey guys, Renji Prime here with the Geeks Retro, and today we're going to talk about Hound. Did you know Hound was in the AOE collection? Really awesome character in the movie. Actually, the voice was done by John Goodman. Go figure. Somebody that played a show called Roseanne, and now he's an action figure. But he did an amazing job, so no complaints. But like I said, today we're here to check out the Voyager class. Yeah, Voyager class series Hound, and we're going to basically go from there. And so give us a few minutes, we're going to unbox him and show you all his little goodies. Okay guys, so we're here, we got him out of the box, and I'm going to tell you, dude, I'm impressed. You know, for a Voyager class, right off the bat they portrayed him to be very awesome in the movie. You know, basically he was Ironhide, but a lot worse. I mean, this guy come loaded for bear. I mean, he come, and like in the movie, he, you know, they portrayed Hound to be just a complete and total badass. And so I'm really happy that they, you know, even with a Voyager class, look at all the weapons he's got right off the bat. I mean, come on, you got his combat assault knife, a quad cannon, which looks like it folds up, so you can use it, you know, stored away. Then you have his pistols, which can either act as a single deal, or they come apart, and now he's got two pistols, which he does use in the movie. Okay. Then you have two more bigger cannon style pistols, which, as you can see, do come apart again, and once again, add for extra artillery. And of course, you know, we got another quad. It looks more like, to me, like a sawed-off shotgun, really. And I think that's the way it was. And then, of course, his ungodly huge turret gun that he just likes to man-tote around in the movie. So, you know, again, really impressed with the, you know, with all the goodiness that they gave him, all the explosive toys. Another cool thing, if you look at his arms, you'll see that he's got magazines lacing his arms here. Thought that was really neat. But and if you look at it even closer, they're actually made out of rubber, so they're flexible. So as you're moving his arms around, see, you can see I can move the rubber. Kind of gives it a cool feel. I'm really debating on detailing him up a little bit, giving the shells some color, things like that on his arms. But then again, you see on his arms here, he's got, you know, little projectiles, or, you know, more basically shells for his bigger guns. So yeah, like I said, he came fully prepared. And I can't wait to transform him and show you guys what he can do. So whenever you get, you know, stay tuned, and we will get right over to that. Okay, as you can see, we've got Hound here in truck mode. So, you know, right off the bat, one of the cool things I haven't showed yet, but I am going to show, is that, like, you know, to put his different weapons and stuff on the side of his vehicle, you would have to fold this piece out. This bottom piece slides down, rotates, and then it would attach to the side of the truck like this. This piece will go up. Actually, to be precise, this piece goes here, and then that piece goes in like there. Because then he attaches right here on the side of the truck. And almost all the other weapons do the same thing. So, now the other thing I'm going to show you, which I thought was really cool, is after you fold this piece back and push it down, you undo this. Now, you take these two, put them together, and then put your knife in the end. And then these two mount on the bottom of his big turret gun. Okay? Now, that's not it. Then you take these guys here, you fold up the cannons, or the handles, attach this gun here, attach this gun here. Now, here's where the cool part comes in. On the sides here, you'll see little tabs. You take these here, put one here, and you put one here. And guess what? Now you have a Megatron killing gun, or actually aka Galvatron now. So there you go. Now you have one big nasty gun. So now that I've showed you that, that was just something cool and neat. I thought was interesting. So now we are going to take and transform Hound. Hound was pretty easy to do. I really didn't have a lot of issues with him. He doesn't take a lot of steps, so this is basically what you're going to do is you're going to start by first moving these pieces here a little bit back, separate your back end just a little bit, because this top plate here has to come out. Now whenever you're putting this top plate in, these spots right here and here, that top plate is to go underneath both of those plates. So you'll have to leave these side pieces open a little bit so that way you can't access that. And see, once you put them under, that's how they, and then these pieces click in like that. So that way you know. And so then you take this. Now, these pieces here just fold outward. These are your arms. Here's your legs. These would normally be clicked here, but you just separate it there. Rotate your feet around. Now your torso comes down and back up. Okay? Now you're already halfway there. Okay. So now, underneath here is where the head hides, but you can't do anything with it, as you can see. Okay? So, what you're going to have to do is, give me a second here, that you got to make sure your feet stay out of the way. Bring your head out. You can see these feet, if they don't click into place and they will stay out of the way, the wheels here will stop the head from coming out. So you rotate the head around. Boom. There you go. Now head is done. Take this flap here, fold it inward. That goes up. Okay? Now your arms here, you're not done yet. You got to bring those up. Okay? And then, of course, they will unclip from here. So once you clip them from there, then you want to rotate your elbow or your shoulder here. Then rotate your elbow down. And now you've got is where his feet go. Or his arms, sorry. Same as with here. Unclick, bring around, rotate elbow. Now your hands are in the right proper positions. Now, I've looked at this to see why it rotates. I didn't understand it, but it doesn't really make any purpose. I think it's just to give it tri-axis. The last thing you got to do is on the back side here, you push the wheels inward. And that's it. That's really all Hound is. Very, very simple to do. Now, you want to know where all his locations are? First off, knife goes here. Secondly, take your guns off here. All your guns, take this thing apart. Okay, as you know, his cannon here has several locations. You will see him in the movie, or even in on the box and stuff, where you'll see this sitting up like this, and you'll see this sticking out like this, because of the fact that somewhere back here he actually attaches, but I have not yet really experimented with that to find out exactly where he attaches. I think, oh, there it is. It just goes into little pit holes back here. So there you go. Now he's got his guns. Now for the sides here, you've got one gun. On this side, you have this little slot here. You have two guns. Okay. Now, of course, I haven't separated these yet, because now you have these little guys here, which shows they actually go down here. If you look inside of his leg, you'll see this little groove right here. This is where his pistols go. Okay, so you just slide the pistol into the groove, and there you go. Now his pistols have places to stay. Okay, and then as far as his shotguns, those you can just store right here in his big ass hands. And guess what? Bring that one up. There you go. Put knife back on chest. And now, he is 100% totally loaded for bear. But it doesn't matter where you put this, you know, whether it's here, here, here. I mean, it doesn't matter. It's wherever you decide. You know, I mean, you can even put it up like this and give it that nice menacing look as he's standing there with a gun, but it's going to kind of look retarded. So, myself personally, I like this stance just like this. You can put it in his hands, it doesn't matter. Because if you take this and put one of these in his hands, guess what? This guy here will fit in his back. Which you can pretty much use like that. So there you go. Now you've got that. Now you can put the ungodly huge turret gun in his hand. So there you go. See? So like I said, if you guys like what you're seeing, you know, make sure you subscribe to us on Facebook or on YouTube here, and again, check us out on Facebook.com/thegeeksofretro. If you have any questions or comments, you know, you can shoot us an email at thegeeksofretro@gmail.com, and make sure you go over and check out our website at thegeeksofretro.com. And then we also have a live podcast that we do nightly where we talk about toys, Transformers, video games, and such at mixler.com/thegeeksofretro. Hope to see you there.